will go through to fight the winner of this fight.
And now, bringing out his opponent in the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Germany, is Alexander.
There are exactly 32 fighters in the Cruiserweight division, which is the ideal number because it means you've got a round of 32. You don't have to give any buys. And so it's a completely level playing field for everybody. And this is OKAFOR. Ahmed Mohammed from Somalia making his way to the red corner a few seconds ago. OKAFOR from Frankfurt, placed third in the Cologne Boxing World Cup earlier this year. That was at 81 kilos, so he stepped up here. Boxed in the Bundesliga as well. So Mohammed of Somalia in the red, OKAFOR Germany in the blue. OKAFOR just creeping forward with that front foot, those boots, an absolute blaze of colour. Thought about the right hand there, Mohammed, didn't really let it go in the end. Cagey early on here. Little jab to the body there from OKAFOR, pulled straight back out. There's that little just poke to the body with that lead left hand there for OKAFOR. It's a scoring punch. Not much has been landed in this round so far. The judges will have taken note of that little left to the body. They can't score drawn rounds. AIBA judges, you've got to find some way of separating the two fighters. Jab there from Mohammed, but I think OKAFOR landed one at almost exactly the same time. Right hand there from OKAFOR. He'd turned his shoulder there though, Mohammed. OKAFOR just beginning to put his punches together a bit more towards the end of the round, into the final minute. Right hand there from OKAFOR was a decent shot. Bit clumsy from Mohammed, who's just tending to follow OKAFOR around the ring at times. Right to the body there from OKAFOR, and he's winning this round, the German. Another little right hand there. He's just turned the gas up slightly in the final minute. Nothing major, but just thrown a bit more. Right hand there, though, from Mohammed was a decent shot. Jab to the body at the end of the round there from OKAFOR. Fairly uneventful opening round. But OKAFOR has put that one in his pocket, I think, without overexerting himself. So bell goes to the start of the second round. Mohamed of Somalia in the red, OKAFOR of Germany in the blue. He took that first round 10-9 with all 5 of the judges. Easy round to score. Holds that lead, left hand low. OKAFOR just looks to try and flick the jab up from the waist, and Mohamed with a similar kind of style, jab to the body there from OKAFOR. Mohamed's got to be a bit more proactive here and try and beat OKAFOR to the punch. He's waiting for OKAFOR to lead off, and OKAFOR has got quicker hands. Kind of smearing right hand there from Mohamed. Decent 1-2 there from OKAFOR. Follows up with a left. Steps in with the jab, kind of up jab there, OKAFOR. Looked for the right hand to follow it, but just didn't have enough room for it. Similar to the first round, this. Mohamed, as I say, is too reactive, he's not proactive, and OKAFOR is just able to dictate. He's the one putting the pressure on, not bundles of it, but he's just got that front foot on top of his opponent at times. Then just goes for a little walk. Steps in with the jab, and Mohamed with those low hands isn't really able to do anything about it. A right hand comes through as well. This is comfortable for the fighter in blue at the moment. Mohamed just pushed back towards the corner. Good head movement from OKAFOR. Just trying to tempt Mohamed in there, just trying to see if Mohamed would lead off. Give him the opportunity to throw something and then try and counter it, but Mohamed has been quite passive in this fight so far. Left hand there from OKAFOR. He'll find himself 2 rounds down now, Mohamed. So another set of 10-9s there for OKAFOR, who's kind of cruising here, really. He's not having to extend himself. Just doing enough to win these rounds, throwing enough to win these rounds. And as we know, awaiting him in the next round will be Burak Aksin, who we've just seen win.
Rigby, this is your third and final round. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring your attention to the ring.
So OKAFOR Germany in blue, completely in charge here. Will we see Mohamed just go for it a bit more in this final 3 minutes and see if he can get something done? Looking for the right hand there, OKAFOR. Wasn't quite space for it. Mohamed had come forward as he threw it, and these two just fall into a clinch. He's got that kind of loose, slightly ragged look to him at times, Mohamed. That's just his style. He's one of those fighters who kind of looks tired almost right from the beginning of the fight. That's just the way he holds himself, the way he moves. Jab to the body. OKAFOR looking for that right hand. Hasn't really managed to shoot that right hand straight down the middle. Tries to chop down with it that time, but it slides over the bald head of Mohamed. Accurate right hand there from OKAFOR. Follows it up with the left. Good head movement, punching off that head movement as he comes in. Turns a bit square there, almost southpaw at one stage, throwing punches from quite strange angles into the final minute of round 3. And in truth, this hasn't really been much more than a spar for Alexander OKAFOR. But he'll take it. He'll move through to the last 16 of the World Championships, his first AIBA World Championships. He's a young fighter, just 21. And next up, we've got a Serbian fighter in Slobodan Jovanovic up against a Cuban in Heric Ruiz Cordoba. The Serbian fighters receiving great support within the Stark Arena. There's a few in today as well. My colleagues from Arena TV, Serbian TV, away to my left-hand side. I know they've been looking forward to that one. Bell goes at the end of the round, and as I say, that's a comfortable win there for Alexander OKAFOR. Kept nice and busy, did what he needed to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ring B brings an entry bout of 112 with the judges ruling in favor of the winner by points, declared by unanimous decision to the blue corner from Germany, it's Alexander OKAFOR.
So OKAFOR goes through where, as I've been saying, he will meet Burak Aksin of Turkey in the next round. Will he be able to find the gaps in that kind of phalanx-like defence of Aksin? Can he penetrate that tight guard in a way that Hamori was unable to? We shall find out later in the competition. And next up, as I say, we've got a home fighter, Slobodan Jovanovic, who will be heading for the blue corner. 3-time national champion, has won that title in the last 3 years. 21 years old. And he'll be up against the Cuban in Heric